everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of healthy vegetarian snacks.
Oh, fun.
I know, right? And this is something that you've been, wanting to explore a little bit more, this whole plant-based eating thing.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be looking at an episode from Fork and Fry called 10 Healthy Vegetarian Snacks for Every Craving.
Awesome.
So hopefully by the time we're done here today, you'll have a whole arsenal of tasty and good-for-you snacks to keep those cravings in check.
Yeah, and something that really stood out to me from that episode is just how many health benefits these snacks have.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, they're, packed with fiber and protein, and
Okay.
they're rich in antioxidants and vitamins.
All right, hold on. I got to break this down a little bit.
Sure.
I get that fiber's good for digestion, but how do these other things like antioxidants and all that jazz actually make me feel better?
So protein is basically like the building block for your body.
Okay.
Helps repair tissues and keeps you feeling full and satisfied.
Mm.
Then you've got antioxidants, which are like your body's defense team.
Oh, interesting.
They fight off those pesky free radicals, which can cause all sorts of health issues down the line.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, vitamins are like the essential workers keeping everything running smoothly.
Right, like the ones who keep the lights on.
Exactly. And the best part is plant-based snacks are usually lower in calories and those unhealthy fats, which is a win-win for your overall health.
So basically, if I'm trying to, watch my weight or just have more energy throughout the day, these snacks could be a real game changer.
Absolutely. They can help support a healthy metabolism and keep you feeling full for longer so you're not reaching for those unhealthy snacks.
Okay, that's great to know. Now let's talk about the snacks themselves.
Right.
Fork and Fry talks about crunchy vegetable chips and dips, but they're going way beyond just your basic potato chips, right?
Oh, yeah. They're talking about things like sweet potato chips sprinkled with cinnamon or crispy carrot chips with a hint of lemon zest.
Those sound delicious.
All right. And you can easily make these at home by baking or air frying them for a healthy crunch.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But let's be real, the dip is key. What are some good options that go beyond just plain hummus?
Well, hummus is great, but you could also whip up a vegan lemon dill mayo or even a spicy hoisin peanut sauce for dipping.
Whoa, a hoisin peanut sauce.
Yeah, imagine dipping a sweet potato chip in that.
Oh my gosh, my mind is already swirling with flavor combinations.
That's the beauty of it. You can really customize it to your taste.
I love that. And speaking of customizing Fork and Fry, also mentions protein-packed energy balls and bites, which sound perfect for those busy days when you're on the go.
Yeah, totally.
What makes these little bites so powerful?
Well, they're made with ingredients like oats, nuts, seeds, and dried fruits.
Wait, oats? Seriously? I always thought those were kind of boring.
Don't underestimate oats.
Okay.
They're a fantastic source of complex carbohydrates,
Hmm.
which means they give you long-lasting energy, unlike those sugary snacks that give you a quick spike and then a crash.
Oh, I see.
And they're full of fiber to keep you feeling full.
Right.
And when you combine oats with nuts and seeds, you get a boost of protein and healthy fats,
Yeah.
making them the perfect energy-boosting snack.
So it's like a trifecta of energy, fullness, and healthy fats all rolled into one little ball.
Exactly. And you can even personalize them with your favorite nut butters, a few chocolate chips, or even a scoop of protein powder if you're feeling extra ambitious.
Okay, I'm sold. Now let's move on to something that sounds both beautiful and delicious. Wholesome smoothie bowls and parfait.
Yes.
What makes these different from your average smoothie?
It's all about the texture. They're much thicker and creamier, almost like a soft-serve ice cream. You
Mhm.
blend frozen fruits, nut seeds, and some plant-based yogurt, and then get creative with the toppings.
Toppings? Oh, I love toppings. What kind of toppings are we talking about here?
Think toasted coconut flakes for some crunch, chia seeds for extra omega-3s, or even a drizzle of dark chocolate for a touch of decadence.
Okay, this is definitely going on my must-try list.
It's so versatile, you can tailor it to your own taste and nutritional needs.
I love that. Now, switching gears to something a little more savory, Fork and Fry talks about savory roasted nuts and seeds, which sound like the perfect crunchy snack.
For sure.
I'm already a fan of roasted almonds and cashews, but what other nuts and seeds would you recommend?
Pumpkin seeds are fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know they're a complete protein?
I did not.
They're also a good source of magnesium and zinc.
Wow.
And don't forget about sunflower seeds, which are loaded with vitamin E.
Right.
To add a savory kick, you can toss any of these with tamari sesame seeds and a little garlic powder before roasting.
Ooh, that garlic powder sounds like a game changer.
It is.
And the best part about these roasted snacks is that they have a long shelf life, right?
Exactly. They're perfect for meal prepping, so you can have a healthy snack ready to go whenever those cravings hit.
I love that. Now, I'm super intrigued by this next category, creative hummus and bean-based spreads.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I've been trying to incorporate more beans into my diet lately, and I'm amazed by how satisfying and filling they are.
Beans are nutritional powerhouses. They're packed with fiber and protein, which keeps you feeling full for longer and helps stabilize your blood sugar levels.
Huh, I didn't realize they did all that.
They're also a great source of iron, which is important for energy levels.
Okay, so we're talking classic hummus, black bean dip. What else?
There's so much more. Have you ever tried a zucchini bean hummus?
I don't think so.
It's a bit sweeter than traditional hummus and has a beautiful reddish-brown color.
Interesting.
You could also try white bean dip with herbs and lemon, or even lentil spread with roasted red peppers.
All right, now I'm really getting hungry. And we're not just limited to carrots and celery sticks for dipping, right?
No way! Think outside the veggie box.
Okay.
Bell pepper slices, cucumber rounds,
Yep.
baked sweet potato fries, or even whole grain pita chips.
Ooh, those all sound good.
It's all about getting creative and finding what you enjoy.
That's what I love about this deep dive. It's inspiring me to think beyond my usual snack routine.
That's great.
So what's next on our snacking adventure?
Well, Fork and Fry talks about combining fresh fruits and vegetables.
Interesting.
Yeah, they say it can create a whole new flavor experience.
Okay, I'm listening.
For example, have you ever tried apple slices with a sprinkle of cinnamon dipped in almond butter?
Ooh, that sounds good.
Right. The sweetness of the apple with that creamy nut butter and the warm spice,
Yeah, I could see that.
it's really good.
What about something like, you know how I love grapes with cheese?
Yeah,
Is there like a veggie equivalent to that?
absolutely. Try pairing bell peppers with grapes.
Really?
Yeah, slice the bell peppers into strips and enjoy them with a handful of grapes.
Huh, the sweetness of the grapes with the bell peppers?
It complements the slight bitterness of the bell peppers perfectly.
Okay, I gotta try that. Any other like surprising combos they suggest?
They recommend dipping strawberries in balsamic vinegar
Ooh, interesting.
for a sweet and tangy treat,
Okay.
or combining celery sticks with a dollop of cream cheese and a sprinkle of raisins.
Ooh, that's a classic.
It is.
You know, sometimes I just need something quick and easy.
Totally.
Life gets busy.
Yeah.
What about those days when you just don't have a lot of time to prep?
Fork and Fry recommends keeping it simple with things like fruit and nut butter,
Okay.
a handful of trail mix, or roasted edamame.
Edamame.
Yeah, with a little spicy seasoning.
I usually just think of that as like a side dish at a Japanese restaurant.
Yeah, but it's actually a powerhouse of nutrients.
Oh, really?
It's a complete protein,
Wow.
which is pretty rare for a plant-based food,
Yeah.
and it's packed with fiber iron and vitamin K.
Okay.
Roasting it brings out this nutty flavor, and then you add a dash of chili powder or sriracha for a nice kick.
I am so adding roasted edamame to my grocery list.
That's good stuff.
Okay, so you know I have a bit of a sweet tooth.
Uh-huh.
What about some healthy ways to satisfy those cravings?
Fork and Fry suggest baking with wholesome ingredients and natural sweeteners,
Okay.
like whole wheat flour oats, dried fruits,
Mm-hmm.
nuts, and seeds.
Right.
And instead of using refined sugar, try honey maple syrup or dates.
You know, I've tried baking with honey before.
Yeah.
And sometimes it makes things a little too sweet or sticky.
Right.
Any tips for avoiding that?
You can reduce the amount of liquid in your recipe slightly to account for the moisture in the honey.
Okay, that makes sense.
And just keep an eye on the baking time because honey can brown more quickly than sugar.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what are some examples of these healthier sweet treats?
They suggest things like oatmeal raisin cookies made with whole wheat flour and sweetened with dates,
That sounds good.
or banana bread muffins with a swirl of almond butter and some chopped walnuts.
Oh, okay, stop. You're making me hungry. But seriously, I love how they emphasize that healthy eating doesn't have to be about deprivation.
Yeah,
It's about finding ways to enjoy your favorite foods in a more mindful way.
exactly. And something Fork and Fry mentioned that I thought was really interesting was the environmental impact of our food choices.
Oh, right. It's not just about our health, is it?
No, it's not.
What do they have to say about that?
They talked about how choosing plant-based snacks can be a more sustainable option compared to snacks that rely heavily on animal products.
Interesting.
Plant-based agriculture generally requires less water, land, and energy,
Huh.
and it produces fewer greenhouse gas emissions.
So by opting for these veggie snacks, we're not only doing something good for ourselves, but also for the planet.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
I love that. All right, fun question. Out of all the amazing snacks we talked about today, which one are you most excited to try?
Oh, that's tough. They all sound so good.
I know, right?
But if I had to choose, I think I'd go for those sweet potato chips with the hoisin peanut sauce.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
Just sounds so irresistible.
I think I'm leaning towards the smoothie bowls.
Yeah.
The idea of making my own custom blend with all my favorite fruits and nuts and toppings is just too tempting.
And there are so many possibilities with toppings.
Oh, I know. Like almond butter and granola and fresh berries.
Exactly.
Okay, stop. I can only take so much deliciousness.
Yeah.
But seriously, this whole conversation has really opened my eyes to all the possibilities with plant-based snacking.
I'm glad.
So before we wrap up this deep dive, I want to encourage our listeners to think beyond the specific snack ideas we've talked about
Yeah.
and really tap into their own culinary creativity.
That's a great point. This is just the beginning of your plant-based snacking journey.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to experiment with different flavors and textures and ingredients. I love hearing about what our listeners are making.
Me too.
You know, we asked you to share some of your favorite healthy vegetarian snack creations, and you guys did not disappoint.
Let's hear them.
Okay, so first up, we have a twist on a classic ants on a log.
Ooh, I love ants on a log.
But instead of raisins, they're using pomegranate seeds.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right.
Crunchy, celery, creamy nut butter, and then those juicy little pomegranate seeds.
And they're packed with antioxidants.
So good for you.
It's like a healthy and delicious treat.
I love it.
Next, we have a listener who's all about roasted chickpeas as their go-to crunchy snack.
Yeah.
And they toss them with smoked paprika for an extra kick.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Roasted chickpeas are so versatile.
Totally. You can really customize the seasoning.
Right.
I like to use a little olive oil, cumin, and chili powder.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's smoky and spicy.
Okay, I am writing that down.
Yeah.
All right, now this next one is for the chocolate lovers out there.
Oh, okay.
Avocado chocolate mousse.
Wait, what? Avocado.
I know it sounds a little weird,
Yeah.
but trust me, it's good.
Really?
The avocado makes it super creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you get all those healthy fats and fiber along with your chocolate fix.
Okay, I am intrigued.
It's a great way to sneak in those nutrient-rich ingredients.
I like it.
Okay, and our last listener submission is perfect for this time of year. Baked apple chips with a cinnamon maple drizzle.
That sounds so cozy.
Right.
Baked apples, cinnamon maple, I'm in.
It's the perfect balance of sweet and satisfying.
It really is.
I am so inspired by all these amazing snack ideas.
Me too. It just shows that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring.
Not at all.
You can still enjoy delicious food while taking care of yourself.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of healthy vegetarian snacks,
Right.
we hope you're feeling inspired to get creative in the kitchen.
Yeah, we've explored so many different options.
I know, from crunchy chips and dips to protein-packed bites to those refreshing smoothie bowls.
And they're all so good for you.
And remember, snacking can be a fun and delicious way to nourish your body.
Absolutely.
So go out there, experiment with different flavors and textures and ingredients.
Have fun with it.
You might just discover your new favorite snack.
Happy snacking, everyone.
Yes, happy snacking.
Yeah.